Right, going for a walk is very significant. Also, if you suffer, I don't even like that word, if you have conditioned responses biochemically from the absence of the sun that causes you to feel in a low vibration, right, in a low mood, you can simply visualize the sun hitting you and it'll create the same chemical responses in your body as if the sun was actually hitting you. Why? Because the brain can't tell what's real from what's imagined. Slowing down, also important. Going for a walk and grounding, super key. There's gonna be I'm gonna read it for you guys in a bit, but just things that are coming in right now. Dogs might be significant. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, it's gonna be a straight up channel message. The message was, don't focus on without, focus on within. And walking is going to be very significant when it comes to grounding in the forest, right, by trees and or near a body of water. Literally, even if it doesn't make sense and it's going to break your routine, if you feel called, go do it. I'm being taken back to a body of water. I'm gonna go sit there and then I'll see what the channel message is. Okay, scratch that. I'm being sent into a nature museum, which makes no fucking sense because it closed at 4. It was 3:33 when I got here. But let's see what's inside. Butterfly Haven. It is so cute in here. If you have kids and you're in Chicago, definitely recommend. We'll come back to all this. So I was brought to the water, and the only way I can describe the feeling of being here is joy and peaceful and grounding. I'm hearing create your own sanctuary. 3, 2, 1 on the timer, as I said that. Flow is also really key. See how that water's flowing? By the way, I did have to pay. As I said that, it was 333 on the timer, which is significant. I can't find, it was like, I never asked for the receipt. But the number, not the number, colored pink. So that frequency is giving higher vibrational, right? It's giving me like color, love, freedom. And as I look at this, I looked up and I saw this flower. Same color. 0404 as I paused that. Birds are definitely significant. Orange, feelings, sacral chakra. It's really giving transformation, trusting. For those of you that are specifically working on your financial wellness, is learning to let the currency, right? Money is currency, flow. And that's where I was going with the investing. When you don't trust yourself to invest into something that's going to help you receive more, it's blocking. It's fixing your relationship with money, right? Understanding that when you invest and you're being intentional about where you're putting your currency, what's going to flow back to you is going to be multiplied. And I had written this down in my notes, so I'll put the screenshot right now. 500 as I stop the timer, so it's changing. It's giving healing your money blocks. It's also super hot in here, and you see how I'm wearing my orange. So temperature might be a thing. I talked about the sun too, like how you can visualize the sun and you will still receive the same biochemical response in your body if you imagine the sun hitting you. And seasonal depression, again, orange is very significant. Plants, nature. Time is an illusion, y'all. Alright, so they just closed the museum and I literally went through that motherfucker as fast as I could to see as much as I could. I definitely want to come back and bring my nephew. So kids might be significant, as I said that 555. So take a residency, but doesn't for everything. I feel like that's literally what my body needed without knowing it. I was going to go to the gym. I wanted to do some grounding. The lot was full, and then instantly I was like, come towards the lake. This is usually where I come, and this is where I bring my dog to walk. And I've always been around this museum, and I've come for walks here, but I've never entered the museum. So in my brain, it was like, it makes no fucking sense to pay for this shit. It's like 20 minutes left. But again, today the channel message really is, are you willing to follow your intuition and do the things that don't really make sense, but that are going to give you a return of investment, right? ROI, tenfold, 1,000-fold. And yeah, that's really the message, right? I decided to invest into myself, even though it didn't make sense logically, right? Consciously, or again, how I've been programmed. But intuitively, I had a feeling I had to go inside. And did you guys see how beautiful it is in there? Again, my vibration right now is on 10. And I am going to finish this walk because it is such a beautiful day out. And the birds are very significant, and the butterflies obviously are very significant. Again, grounding. Look how, guys, look how gorgeous. Like, if life isn't good, I don't know what the fuck, man. Like, come sit here by this dock. Which, by the way, funny story. Not funny when it was happening, but my dog fell from this dock. And I, thank God, am very big on fitness. So I had the strength to pull her up with my hands, with no help. Right there. And it doesn't look deep because there's snow and there's ice. But let me tell you. Ooh, okay, I see why I'm being called to share this story. I could have panicked and freaked the fuck out, but I was able to remain calm because I've been grounding. I've been practicing staying calm, following my intuition, and trusting in the universe. And that's really what you're being guided to do. And if you don't think you're powerful, do you just see everything the universe had me do to give you this message? If you're still here right now, do you see everything you just received and how the universe, God, and I want to get emotional, will move mountains, will move people? I don't know where you are right now. I'm in Chicago. He had me, or universe, spirit guides, quantum field, consciousness, it's all the same shit. It orchestrated and it attracted me to this place so that you can receive whatever message you were meant to receive today. Again, I give a lot of different messages. They're channeled. So you take what resonates, see what doesn't, as always. That's the vibe on this page. But just take a second to look around. Like, life is so beautiful. You just have to be able to be still enough to receive. Because when you are just in the stillness, that is when you can practice just the beauty of living, but being present. that is the power of the now.